Hey guys, it's Ghoulish. Welcome to the Q&A. Yay! Alright, so I'm just gonna jump right into these, alright? I am not editing this, so if there's any really weird sounds or fuck-ups or anything like that, I apologize. The first slew of questions I have comes from Destiny Elliott, and she asks 8 questions, so let's get to it. Question 1. What's your favorite color? I have more than one favorite color. It is red, lime green, and black. So, I hope that answers that. Is there any chance you would do a face reveal? Yes. I plan on doing a face reveal when I hit 1,000. I was going to do it at 100,000, but then I'm like, 1, I don't think I'm ever getting to 100,000. And 2, if I wait until I do get to that number, it's going to be wanted, and I'm going to be so scared. So I think 1,000 is pretty okay. That's a good idea. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a face reveal. So if you guys want me to do a face reveal, subscribe if you're not, man, and make your friends subscribe. I don't know. Do you like anime? Is not a strong enough word to explain how much I enjoy anime. Anime is a way of life. I am a total, a weeaboo? It is so bad. I'm an otaku. Oh my god. I could talk about anime for hours and hours and hours. Honestly, I love anime so much. I've watched it since I was, oh my god, since I can remember. The very first anime that I watched was Sailor Moon when it was on freaking Toonami in the late 90s, early ooze. Oh my gosh. And then from there on, I remember the person who really got me into anime was this woman who worked with my dad. I don't remember her name, but she had the Sailor Moon movies on VHS, and I was like, whoa, because they weren't even out yet in the US, I don't think. I was so excited. And she was like, yeah, you could come over and watch it. And we watched the first 3, I think it was R, S, and Super S or something like that. And then she was like, yo, if you like this, you'll love this. And it was Ranma 1/2 and Case Close and Cowboy Bebop. And I was like, this is my new life. But yes, and if you want to know what types of anime I like to watch, I literally go from Hamtaro to Death Parade to Ouran High School Host Club to Peach Girl to things like that. I go from gore to crime mystery. I watch anything I find interesting. But if you want to know my all-time favorite anime, it's gonna sound so horrible, but it is Naruto. Because I've watched Naruto from the beginning to its current when it's episode 400 or 500 and something in Shippuden or something like that, and I watch it with subs. Okay, I'm done. Look what you have done, Destiny Elliott. Look what you have done. A 3-minute tangent on how much I love anime. 4, will you collab with me next year? I mean, sure, if you're doing horror creepy things, I have no problem with collabing with you. Just message me in a year, because I guarantee I will not remember. Creepiest experience you've had with a spirit? Ooh, I've talked about this on the live stream, so if you guys are here from the live stream, you'll know. But I'm a medium, I see spirits all the time, I can see them, I sense them, I can speak to them if I really want to, but I don't really that often. But my most terrifying, scary, creepy experience I had was with that little boy spirit that came from the back of my now husband's house where he used to live with his mom, because we were very bad teenagers, and I guess our parents weren't that great either, because they let us sleep over each other's houses when we were 16 and 17. So yeah, but I was over his house, and this little boy just got attached to me, and I just kept seeing him in the basement, which is where his room was. It was a finished basement, so he had a whole floor to himself. And I kept seeing him there, and I'd look at him and I'd be like, what do you want? And he just wouldn't answer. And I kept seeing him, and I couldn't tell if it was a bad or a good spirit. It was like really weird energy, kind of like a shadow person energy. But one night I remember it ripped me out of the bed. It legitimately, like, I felt like ice cold fingers around like my ankle, and it just dragged me out of bed. And when I like sat up, I saw the little boy there, and I was like, okay, this shit ain't good. And after that, my spirit guide, I feel, Aaron is his name. I feel like Aaron took care of it, because after I did that, I told it to go away. I'm like, you're not scaring me. You cannot be here. This is not what you're supposed to do, and go away, leave me alone. And he, I blinked and he was gone. And from there on, I haven't seen him since, thank God. But that was like the scariest thing that's ever happened to me, because that was the only like negative experience I've ever had with spirit. And I have been seeing them since I was like 3. So, I mean, one bad experience out of like 23 years of my life, I'll take it. Do you prefer Xbox or PlayStation? Alright, difficult answer, because I like both of them for different reasons. Personally, I love the Xbox more, just because I'm a lazy sack of shit and I don't like turning the channel and stuff, and you can just do everything on the Xbox One now. Like, I can exercise using my Kinect, because that's what I do. I can go to Netflix. I don't have to get up and just be like, hey, Xbox, go to Netflix. Hey, Xbox, go to Hulu Plus. Hey, Xbox, go to the television. I can do all that stuff. But I love PlayStation for a totally different reason. They have amazing, like, exclusive games. They're like freaking movies, and I love it. Like Beyond Two Souls, Until Dawn. What was the other one? Second Son, or Infamous, I guess you want to say. Oh, they're like exclusive PlayStation games are the bomb diggity. So I love them for 2 different reasons. And you didn't ask about the Wii, but I love the Wii too. I love everything. Since you have Until Dawn, you have a PS4, would you like to be PSN friends? Sure, I'll put it in the comments or in like the description, because I don't have my own, because it's my husband. Well, we share it, but it's like under my husband's username. And I don't know what it is, because I usually just turn the PS4 on and boot my game. But I will find out for you, and I will put it in the description. Or I'll add you, and you'll be like, hey, look, I assume this weird person is ghoulish. What is your favorite book? You ask the tough questions. I don't have a favorite anything. I remember in high school, which was like 2006, 2007, I was really into Twilight. Before all the Twilight garbage came out, like years before the movie came out, I was like, this is the best book ever. And then the movies came out, and I was like, fuck it, I hate this book now, because I'm a horrible hipster, and that's what I do. But right now, honestly, Beowulf is my all-time favorite book. And I have it in like the ancient language. It's really cool. It's actually, it's in English on one side, and then the other side, it's in like the original language it was written in. Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but I love Beowulf. Other than that, I don't really have a favorite book. I read books, but mostly I read fan fiction. Don't judge me. That's all the questions from her. I hope that answered your questions. Next questions come from Sleepy Faced Angel, and I assume you're a female, but if not, I apologize. How do you manage your time? How do you manage your time to do everything you do? I don't do it very well, because I am a preschool teacher from like 7 in the morning till noon, and then from noon on to until like 4:30, I work at an office as a bookkeeper. And then from there, I pick up my son, and then I exercise for about an hour. Then I go, usually relax for like 15 minutes, take a shower, make dinner, clean the house, get my kid to sleep, and then I go sleep. And then usually after he goes to sleep, I try to get everything done. Or on the weekends, which is, actually, I don't work at the office on Thursdays or Fridays, thank freaking God. But my son goes and takes a nap at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and he usually sleeps for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So honestly, in those like 4 days that I have free, I have to record and edit like everything during his nap. And if I can't, I do it, I keep hitting stuff, man. If not, I do it, like at night after he goes to sleep, which sucks, because it just sucks. I hate doing stuff, because usually after he goes to sleep is my time to relax, which rarely happens. What is one of your favorite things to do when you do have time to yourself? I like to read fan fiction. I like to write my fan fiction. Yes, I have a fan fiction. If you really want to read my creepy Naruto, like, smut fan fictions, let me know in the comments and I'll post it down there, I guess. And you all can see how weird I actually am. So it's a tie between, like, read and write and playing video games. Honestly, I love video games. Oh my goodness. And any guilty pleasures? Do you have any strange habits? I mean, I guess my guilty pleasure would be indeed reading smutty fanfiction and writing smutty fanfiction. That is my guilty pleasure. And any strange habits? I have a lot of strange habits because I have like OCD and whatnot. And I also have dermatillomania, which if you really want, I can make a separate video about it. But it's like where you pick at your own skin and stuff. And I've had that for as long as I can remember as well. But those are my really strange habits, I guess. I hope I answered what you wanted me to answer. The next question is from Sebastian E. And he asks, how's the podcast coming along? Was it with Mike? Yes, it was with Mike. And it's a train wreck right now because both me and Mike are really, really busy people. And we both are very unoriginal and can't think of a name for the podcast. So that's like we're stuck at the name. So if you guys have any names for like a paranormal podcast, which we don't want to name it paranormal podcast because it sounds like too generic and weird, or too, like, not weird, but lame, honestly. But if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments, ghouls. What else? Ooh, I like this one. From Mother Creepypasta. It's, if you could witness any event of the past, what would it be? And this is the last one. Honestly, it would be to see a Beatles concert when they, like, just came to America and, like, girls were so excited they pissed their pants. That's what I want to see. I want to see the Beatles live. Oh my gosh. I mean, I named my son Jude. You know, I love the Beatles. I am getting, like, 3 Beatles tattoos on my body or more. Because I love them so much. But, yes, I would go back in time to see the Beatles play live. That is what I would do. Alright, that's all for the question and answers, man. I hope I answered everyone's question. I'm sorry this is like 13 minutes long so far. And I apologize that it's so freaking long. I apologize to myself because it's going to take 20 hours to render. Yay! But, yes, I'm actually now 10 away from 300 subscribers, which is like fucking insane. Hopefully next week I will start pumping out game videos because I just got like a brand new recorder. I had like the ye olden Hop Hog, like the really, really old one that was like a brick and had like 18,000 wires. So we upgraded, we got the new one. And it's decently easy to record with. But, yeah, I hopefully am going to start pumping those out next week. And I think I'm going to do them Tuesday and Thursday. But if not, I don't know. But again, guys, I am so thankful. I appreciate every single one of you. Like, you guys, you don't understand. I literally appreciate every single one of you. Like, I will be having, like, the shittiest of days. And then I'll get, like, a notification and be like, blah, 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 commented on your video. I'm like, oh my god, yes! And they're almost, well, not almost, they are all positive. Which I love about the horror community. I feel we're, like, the best community on YouTube. Because there is very, 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 very little hate. Like, there's, like, a couple hate in there. But, I mean, from what I've seen in, like, all the other horror channels that I watch as well, most of the comments are good. And no one's really mean or bad to each other, you know. But yes, I can't say it enough. I thank you guys so much. Like, it means a lot to me, and you know, I put as much effort as I can into these videos and all that stuff. I do as much as I can with the little time that I have. But hopefully if I do somehow end up getting decently large and I don't have to work, I can pump out more videos and better videos and like more content for my page and be able to interact with you guys more. You know, that's really my dream. My dream. I have a dream to not have to work and do YouTube full time. Alright, guys. Again, I appreciate it so much. Like, I mean, especially like when you see bigger channels, you're like 250 subs, that's like fucking nothing. But they were there too at one point in time. And even, God forbid I say it, even PewDiePie says, like, when he was really, really small and he got, like, comments, it just made his day. And it's true, man. It's true. That's just what happens. So, again, thank you. This video is way too damn long. So, I will put my last video on the top left and my next video on the bottom left, as I always do. My Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and my email will all be in the description. And remember, ghouls, there's always someone or something watching you.